Hi everyone, and welcome to another live stream. It's a bit weird because did one yesterday, so if you haven't watched that one already, go and check that one out as well. Only because it goes over all my sales from Christmas week. This live stream is going to be a little different because what I'm going to do is show you a haul of retail arbitrage. Now, if you don't know what retail arbitrage is, it's basically buying things at retail, so in shops, in the high street or supermarkets. You can do online as well. So, I've picked up the odd thing from Amazon if I've found it in a sale or anything. So that's what retail arbitrage is, basically picking stuff up from stores to resell at a higher price, so you make some money out of it. And as it's been Christmas, there's obviously Christmas sales or Boxing Day sales. I don't know if you have Boxing Day in the other country, but that's what they call them over here. I've noticed, well, the supermarket I went to was Morrisons, only because that's where I drop off my parcels. So I went in just before Christmas. It might have been Christmas Eve or maybe a couple of days before, I can't remember. But I went down their gifting aisle and they'd started reducing all their gifting range. So literally the whole aisle was reduced, and some of it quite heavily, even more than 50% off, which was quite surprising. So there's quite a bit of stuff that I've listed already, but there is some stuff I haven't listed. And basically I'm going to do a mixture of showing you on the screen what I've already listed and a bag by my side, and I'll show you the rest that I haven't listed yet. So I'll just hang on a few more minutes. If you watched my live stream yesterday, you'll probably notice my voice is a little better today. Touch wood, I'm feeling a little better than I was yesterday. So hopefully my throat will hold out for this live stream. I don't know how long it'll be because it'd be quite long. After my haul, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for deciding what, if you go into a shop and see something, basically my thought process of whether to buy it or not, and yeah, buy it, and if not, just leave it on the shelf. So I'm going to show you a few little tips and tricks. I mean, most of it comes with experience, unfortunately, and I can't really teach that. I've been selling on eBay, well, since 2001, like private personal stuff, and then obviously I've got to know the market as I've gone along through the years, and now personally speaking, I think I've got quite a good eye. So when I go to like car boots, charity shops and retail stores, I can normally spot a bargain. Obviously I make the odd mistake, and obviously you learn from those. You've got to make mistakes to learn. So there's no real easy way to teach that, unfortunately. It just comes with experience and lots of research. But there are things you can do when you are in a situation where you're not sure whether to buy something. You can do. So I will show you those things, but that'll be after the haul. I'm going to do the haul first, and then after the haul I will do my question and answer tips and tricks section. So if you've got any questions, even if you're not watching this live, if you want to post any questions down in the comments on the video, please do, and I'll answer them either in the chat section, or I will make another video at a later date answering those queries if it's a substantial query. So I'll just have a sip of drink. Well, there's no one watching at the moment. I don't usually get a lot of viewers anyway, but it's coming to 5 minutes, so I might just start doing my haul and people can pop in and out if they want to. So I've mainly got stuff from two different stores. One's a supermarket, one's a shop. So I'll start off with Morrisons first. So I'll show you the stuff that I've listed already, only because that's probably easier. and then I'll go through my bag, which will be a little bit hit and miss because I've got to root around for stuff. But yeah, let me just share my screen and we can go from there. So hopefully you should be able to see that. This is my shop. If you've never seen my shop on eBay before, this is what it is. It's called Rick's Soundcrawler. There is a link to my eBay shop in all my videos in the description box. I don't know if you can search for it on eBay anyway. I'm not sure. You used to be able to in the advanced section on the search. So you can try that. Or if you just search all of my items, you'll be able to, it'll come up, and then obviously you can go from my shop through that. So this is what you see when you land on my shop. I've already pre-sorted these listings as newly listed, only because some of the retail arbitrage is stuff I've listed recently. There will be some like cycling round listings that are new, but they're not new. They've been there for a while. So you can see here, these are some Doctor Who figures. If you watch my sales videos, you'll be familiar with these. So yeah, these are the ones I relisted yesterday. This Funko Pop is a retail arbitrage item from Tesco. And then this is the start of my retail arbitrage from Morrisons. So I'm just filling my screen here. So you can see here, I've got some Friends lip balms and Friends playing cards and Friends TV show picture quiz. The lip balms were £1.20 on sale. I think they were £5 retail price. The playing cards were £1.50, and the picture quiz again I think was £1.50. So you can see kind of like the price of these sale items. They're not really that much in the grand scheme of things. You can sell them for a lot more. I have already sold 2 packs of these Friends playing cards, so you can see I've already made some money already on these sale items. These 2 Waddingtons packs, I've mentioned them before, I think, in the previous live stream. I think I did anyway. Basically bought a bulk lot for £6 with postage, and there was 20 packs. So whatever that works out at, you can see there's still a markup on that. Then we get more into the Morrison stuff again. So you can see here we've got a knowledge trivia quiz card game. Again, these were about £1.50. The coasters were £1.20, I think, £1.50 at the most. I've already sold one of those as well. I've sold one of these mugs. You can see here it says last one. I've sold one already. This was £2.25, so I've sold one for £12.99 already. Then we have a Spider-Man torch keyring. There's been quite a lot of watches on this, a lot of interest. No one's bought it yet, but I'm expecting it to sell quite soon because of the new Spider-Man movie and everything. I'm sure someone will snap that up eventually. Again, I don't know how much, I can't remember how much that was. I have a feeling it might have been £1.50 again. These were cheap. These were like gadget decals. They're not really a high price item. I can't really sell them for much. £1.20 they were. I only grabbed about 4 of those, I think. I've sold one of these already, a Hogwarts puzzle, again £1.50, £8.99 sale price. These were a little bit more, these Millennium Falcon jigsaw puzzles. They were £3 each, but it looks like quite a nice item in that it's like a tin. And you can see the puzzle there. Yeah, so I haven't sold any yet, but I'm going to try for £12.99 on those. Next, Mandalorian Child Dominoes. I only managed to get one of these, which is a shame because it's a really nice item. Again, £1.50. And yeah, I've put it up for $14.99 only because I've only got one of it, and I'm just reaching for the stars basically and seeing if anyone snaps it up at that price or not. If not, obviously over time I will reduce the price. Next, some Hogwarts playing cards in a tin. Probably quite similar to these ones, but these ones have got movie images on, I think. These ones have got house images on. So I've done $8.99 for those because they're in a tin, and it's more of a gifting kind of thing. So yeah, I'll try and sell those for $8.99. Again, they were only £1.50. Again, £1.50 were these Mandalorian trivia quiz card game in a metal tin. It's a really nice item. You can see here there's like a design on the front. This is a metal tin, and it's a quiz game with like, I can't remember how many questions there are, 100, 200, 100 quiz questions. Just about to see that on there. I have had some watches on it, so I kind of think the price is okay at that. I mean, obviously, again, over time we'll reduce it if they don't sell, but at the moment I'm quite happy for them to sit there and just trickle through. This is a nice item. It's Marvel comic book playing cards. So again, in a tin. It's shaped into a like comic book style tin. These are a little bit more expensive, only because I think I must have price completed it, and I think some have sold for around that price. That's why I did them a little bit more expensive. And next, we have some more playing cards, this time Star Wars in the Stormtrooper tin. These were a little bit more, I think. I think these might have been $2.25. But again, it's in a tin. It's quite a nice gifting item. So I did buy a couple of those. Next, again, £1.50 were these Friends key rings. I have sold one of these already for $7.99. So you can see the markup there, £1.50 to $7.99. I think this is the last item. I will go down and check just in case there are any others. It's a Friends again, order of the day to-do list. I've got some Mickey Mouse from Primark to-do lists I bought in the summer, and I have sold one of those already, and I've had a bit of interest. I presume it's because of the new year on the other one I've got for sale. So again, £1.50, hopefully into $7.99. I think that might be everything. That's retail. Yeah. So those are all the things I've already listed that I picked up in the Boxing Day sales. I will leave this screen up only because I'll need it in a bit after my haul. So let me just go back to the main screen. So I'm going to show you the rest of the items now. These are the ones I haven't listed already. Again, these are all from Morrisons. They've been on sale since before Christmas, so like Christmas Eve. And that's why I'm telling you all this, because I know some people don't like giving away trade secrets. But they've been on sale for over a week now. So I think it's fair game now to share all this information, because you might not be able to pick all these items up again. I mean, like in my Morrisons, all the Star Wars stuff is already sold out. They still had some Friends stuff when I went yesterday, along with quite a lot of the stuff that I'm going to show you now, because it's stuff I bought yesterday. So the first thing I'll show you is this. It's by a company called Professor Puzzle. There are quite a few different games on this brand, and so I decided to pick them up. Usually I try and aim for franchise stuff, so like the Friends, Star Wars, stuff like that, only because it's easier to sell, because people will search for Star Wars or Friends TV show. But then I decided, well, there's some games and stuff still in Morrisons reduced heavily, so I thought I'd pick them up because people always want games and things. This is called the Big Buzz Off. This was £3.40, I think. And it's got like a buzzer on the top. They had one of these left, so I picked that up. I haven't price comped all this stuff. That I think I'll show you later, because I'm going to use that one as an example in my tips and tricks section. I'm going to do in a bit. So I'll put that to one side because I will show you how I price comp and stuff. Next, we have some water bottles. This is a Marvel water bottle and it costs £2.40. Again, I don't know how much I'll list it for, maybe around the £9.99 mark. We shall see. More water bottles, this time Star Wars Mandalorian, The Child. Again, I've tried price comping this and this type for sale on eBay. So again, it's plucking a figure out the air, which will probably be £12.99, because that's my go-to price, usually £12.99, because it's technically £10 plus postage. So yeah, that's a nice item. This was marked up at it was £8, then it went down to £4. So the label read £4. So I picked up one the other day, took it to the till, and it came up at £2.40. So when the next went in, I knew these were going to be £2.40 when I scanned them. So I did pick up a few more yesterday. It's just this shelf edge label was wrong. Next, I picked up these. Again, I don't know how well these will sell, because they're not a franchise. It's just gingerbread house puzzle. It probably won't sell. Obviously, some of these are Christmassy items. They won't sell this time of year, but I will probably list them at a higher price and just let it sit there all year. And if someone buys one, then it's all good. If not, then I'll reduce it down for next Christmas. So I bought a couple of these. These were £1.50. Yeah, just a gingerbread house puzzle. Very similar to that Harry Potter one I just showed you. Next, more of these kind of card games. They had a lot of these sort of things in Morrisons. This one's called a social media trivia quiz. Again, £1.50, I think. Just cards with questions on. I'm sure I won't know any of those answers, but I'm sure the kids of today might. They have one of these left, so I picked it up. It was quite, I want to say £1.20. Little Miss and Mr. Men personality test game. So I presume if you answer the questions, you'll be able to find out which Mr. Man you are. I presume that's what it is anyway. So yeah, I haven't price comped that yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that for the experiment later on as well. Next, a couple more games. They only had like one of each of these left, so I picked them up. They were 90p each, so not a lot really to invest. Festive Name That Tune cards pack thing, and again 90p. Family fun games with Santa on it. I'm not quite sure what's in there, but it was 90p, and it goes as a large letter, so that was an easy pickup. Next, a couple more games. We've got a Pass the Pasta. No idea. It's like a card game, I think. This was, again, £3, like most of these games were. So a little bit more than I would want to pay, but they were priced at, the original retail price was £10. So again, I'll probably go for £12.99 when I sell it. I'll go from there. This one I will show you in my experiment again later, because I price comped it this morning and I just want to show you what it sells for. But it's called Burger Balance. Looks okay, looks like quite a fun game. Again, the retail on it was £10, but I only paid £3. And we have this game. It's called Skeleton Hands. Again, £1.50. Pretty basic game, but for £1.50, I think I'll be able to sell that. So yeah, it's a party game. So it might go well all year round, maybe even at Halloween, because it's skeletons. I might put Halloween in the title. We'll see. And last one on the shelf of this as well, was I've brought more. It's a Spider-Man puzzle, similar to that Millennium Falcon one I showed you. It's in a tin. I think that's the design on it. Again, I haven't price comped it yet, but I'm thinking £12.99, and I paid £3 for it. So yeah, that's all the Morrisons there. So yeah, if you've got a Morrisons near you, a big Morrisons, go and check. If you like the look of some of that stuff, then go to your Morrisons and see if they've got any left. The next bag of stuff I'm going to show you is all from Primark. Primark I shop in all year round because their reductions are usually quite good. You may have seen it on my live stream yesterday. I sold a hoodie that I paid £7 for £30. And I've still got a couple of those for sale. I've still got quite a lot of clothing from Primark that I've been buying over this last 6 months or so, and haven't got around to listing yet. So yeah, clothing is something I don't love listing. It's a bit of a hassle measuring it all and everything. So I try not to pick up too much, but occasionally you see something that's franchised again, like that Stranger Things hoodie. I wouldn't just buy a generic t-shirt from Primark and sell it because there's too much competition and no one's going to be looking for a plain white t-shirt on eBay, really. So most of the stuff is Christmas based. Again, obviously this time of year it's probably not going to sell because Christmas is gone. But again, like I said earlier on, I might just list it anyway and just leave it there all year at a higher price. And then if it hasn't sold by next Christmas, say December time, I'll slowly start reducing the price and see if it sells through. Again, most of this stuff is franchise based. So they sell quite a lot of Disney stuff in Primark, which is licensed. So yeah, that's what most of this stuff is. I have got multiples of some of this stuff. Try and sort it out a little bit. Just quickly. So, first thing I'll show you is some Christmas Disney baubles. So we have some green ones. These were priced at £4 and reduced to £2. So I saw these and thought I wasn't going to go to Primark and to like buy up the whole shop. But when I started seeing some of their reductions and the items they're selling and what I've sold this Christmas, like my Grogu ornaments and things and my Grogu mugs, I was kind of thinking, well, you know, Disney Christmas stuff will probably sell quite well on eBay, even like obviously for next year. But so yeah, I decided to grab it because I think these will sell really well. So it's 6 decorations. These are green. Got some pink ones and some red ones. I picked up 2 of each of these, so I've got 2 of each to sell. It's always a good idea to pick up multiples if you can afford to, because obviously you can, there's 2 ways. You can either list one and then obviously when that sells, relist it with different photos if you want, or just relist it with the same photos, or you can do a multiple listing. So just put quantity 2, because sometimes people will buy more than one. Especially things like this, they might want 12 instead of 6. So you never know, someone might buy multiple. And obviously you can put a discount on. Mine's normally around 10%, 15% at the absolute maximum if they buy 3 or more usually. I normally do buy 2, get 10% off, buy 3, get 15% off. So that's what I do on my shop. Next, some bigger baubles. Again, Disney. I think I ended up with 3 of these. Yeah, 3. So there's 4 in this box. Again, £2. They're bigger ones. So again, they might sell better than the smaller ones. I don't know. But yeah, £2 each they were. Again, I don't know how much I'll price these at yet because I haven't researched them. But, you know, it would be getting on for the £10 mark. I would think at least £9.99, maybe even £12.99. But we'll see. See if anyone else is selling them first. Then I saw these. These aren't a franchise, but I saw a good opportunity. So there's a pack of 4 here of little plush reindeer heads. They've got bells on. They're really cute. And there's nothing on the back. But these were priced at £3.50 for the 4, and they've been marked down to £2. And when I saw this, I thought, yeah, I'll buy that. And then it suddenly clicked in my head, oh, I could actually sell these separately. So I could, there's, you know, 4 items there for £2, so 50p each. And it's a large letter, I think, just about. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with these. I think they will sell really well. And 50p an item, the markup on them, I mean, I'd probably sell one of those £3.99, £4.99 maybe. So yeah, I think that's a good item. So I bought, how many did I buy them? I bought 2 of them, so 8 in total. Then they have these, again, franchise, it's Winnie the Pooh. And they're like plush heads, again, large letter. Always catches my eye if it's large letter, because it's so much easier to post and it costs a hell of a lot less than sending it as a parcel. So yeah, anything larger letter, I'm all over. These were £1 each. I bought 3 of them. Again, probably £4.99, £5.99 even. I don't know. I'll do my research, see if anyone else is selling them. And the only other item, it wasn't in the sale, but I saw it and thought, yeah, I'm going to get this. These are throws. You find them in the home section in Primark. They do all different types, mostly like Disney ones. There's always like Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse ones. Let me just close this a bit. Is that bad? It's not shiny. So yeah, this is a Mandalorian one, Star Wars. You don't really see Star Wars ones. They've done Harry Potter ones, I know, in the past. But these throws sell really well on eBay. You can usually get at least £12.99, sometimes £14.99, depending on what it is. I have seen some of these online selling for £12.99. And I did buy one just as a test, really. I'm going to list it for £12.99 probably, and just see how quick it sells. I would probably keep it because obviously I love Star Wars and Mandalorian, but the design on it, you can see in the top corner there, it's not the best. It's got a little Grogu head on it and those are words. So it's not really the best design. It's not got the Mandalorian helmet on or anything. But people like Grogu, so I'm sure it will sell. So yeah, that's the only other item I got from Primark. So, hello everyone who's watching. Well, there's 2 people. Thanks for sticking with me. It's been half an hour. So that's my haul. What I'm going to do now is share some like reseller information on how you if you go into a shop or you go to a car boot sale, charity shop, and you see something and you don't know if it's worth buying to resell or anything. So I'm going to share some like tips and tricks of what I use when I go into a store and decide whether to buy something or not. So this will work As I said, charity shops, car boots, or just supermarkets, retail stores. So one way, obviously, I mentioned earlier that I've gained a lot of knowledge over the years selling on eBay, and I can usually see something and think, yeah, I can make money on that. Even if it's sometimes, even if it's like 50p, 50p margin, it's 50p profit at the end of the day. And if it's something I like selling, then I will buy it anyway. But usually you want the items, obviously you're going to make a lot of money on. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. So if you're at home and you've got a desktop computer, I'll show you how to price comp that. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, price comping on eBay. It's quite simple. So two ways of doing it. You go to the search bar at the top. You can either, so if we take this burger balance game. So if we type burger balance game, no, not in my shop. Wrong, not exactly the best page to be on. I'm not selling this yet. Right, if we cut that, we just go to eBay. Okay. Burger balance game. See what comes up. So someone's selling one for £9 plus £3.85 postage. And no bids yet. This is a bid. There's no, you see here, there's not a lot of competition. So not a lot of people are selling this thing. I've noticed that quite a lot with the Morrisons stuff that I picked up. There's not many people selling it. So I don't know whether it's sold out already or there's just not resellers buying them. So I think, so that's helping my items basically. Then on the edge here, and if you're on desktop, you can go to sold items. If you click that box, you can see if any have sold. So you can see one sold this in the United States for £11 plus postage. So there's not really a lot to go on with this, but if I was in Morrisons and thought, you know what, I need to look this up before I spend £3 on it, and if I saw one had sold for 11 and there was not a lot of competition, so there's only one there, and I'd probably price this at £12.99, which is lower than that anyway, I would buy it. So that's my reasoning anyway. So yeah, so you can do it that way. You can also, I'll show you with a Star Wars figure. I'm not selling this, but it'd be just easier to show you with something a bit more popular than this item. So if you've got something like a book, DVD, anything with a barcode on it, basically, you can go into your eBay again, and in the search bar, let's just put this back to default. In the search bar, you can type in the barcode, or I've got a USB barcode scanner. So if I scan it, it should come up with the item. Now, not everyone puts in the barcode number. It's called an EAN. You can put that in when you list items on eBay. If they haven't written that in, obviously it's not going to capture and it's not going to display those ones on the screen. But if you're in a hurry, and you just want to scan something, you don't have to type in the name of it, then you can see ones that have got barcodes attached to it straight away. So you can see here, someone's selling it in the UK here for £24.99 plus £3, 20 postage, and the others are all overseas. Again, you can go down to sold listings, and you can see ones that are sold that have this barcode attached to it. So again, I mean, look, there's one there, £49.99, absolutely crazy. It's at retail now, so these are back in November. So you can see why the price has come down since then. So if you saw this in a shop, it was like £20, which is what it cost in the shop, and you saw one that's sold for 29. There's one for sale for 24.99. You know, it's up to you whether you buy that or not. It's quite a small margin on that one, but again, that's a different way you can do it. So you can scan barcodes. Also, let me just come out of this. I don't know if I can show you on here. This is my phone. So if you've got the eBay app, you can go into the search screen, and then at the top you can see, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little barcode with a red line through it. So you can actually click that in the search bar, and it will bring up your camera. So it brings up your camera, and then you can obviously scan barcodes. So if you're in a shop and you've got your phone on you, you can do this. And again, you can see that it's brought up the same. It's brought up the same things, items that I just saw, that were just seen on the screen. So that's another way you can do it. And again, obviously you can type in what you're searching for in that search bar, and it'll bring it up. So if you've got a smartphone and the eBay app, then that's the best way. If you're out and about, even at a car boot sale, charity shop, etc., you can scan the barcode or type it in. I don't tend to do that very much. Car boot scenario is because you lose out on items. You don't tend to do that in front of the stall, in front of everyone. Oh, I'll just scan this barcode of your item. Thank you very much. Because one, that's rude, and two, you know, you don't want to get the seller's back up. So either, if you're going to do that, go away from the store and type it in and go back later. I have done that occasionally, but the big downside to that is you can miss out on items. If it's something popular, someone else could grab it when you walk away, basically. And that has happened to me. So I tend not to do that. At car boot sales, I try not to price comp anything. I just go on instinct. And if I do lose out, it's a learning curve, which, touch wood, hasn't happened too much. So that's quite good. Again, charity shops, you can go in there and, you know, price comp. Again, I don't do that because I feel awkward. I'm not the best social person, so I don't tend to do that very much. Especially, I definitely don't scan barcodes because that's blatantly obvious. I do occasionally tap it in to eBay and have a look. But again, I just go on instinct and what I know would sell. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other real tips and tricks other than just experience of what sells. So experience, try and aim for brands and franchises. So a good clothing brand, for example, that you know sells well, or again, a franchise like Star Wars, the Friends stuff that I picked up, Disney. Don't try and steer clear away from generic brands. I mean, in Morrisons yesterday, they had this, it looked really good, and I thought I could probably sell it. It was 90p, again, like some of the other cheaper stuff I picked up. But it was Morrisons brand, and it was like these little pom-poms. There was 2 in the box. So it was a big box, so it'd have to go on parcel rate for a start. And then it was Morrisons brands. It wasn't like Disney or anything like that. It was just generic reindeer pom-poms that you make yourself. Again, it looked attractive because it was 90p, but then you've got to think, you've got to add that 90p, then you've got to pay for the parcel rate, which is at least £3. So that's getting on for £4 before you even taking fees into consideration or anything like that. So what looks like it was a bargain slowly turns into a, yeah, I don't think I will pick these up after all, because not everyone's going to search for Morrisons to make your own pom-poms and Christmas decorations. So yeah, I decided to steer away. There were a couple of other Morrisons brand things that I thought I might pick up that I didn't. There were lots of other, especially even in Primark, there was foodstuffs. So like mugs with cookie mix and like metal pans for pancakes, but it came with pancake mix. I steer cleared of those, even though the pans might have sold on their own. I could have done that, but I can't remember how much the price was, but I think it was a bit more than I wanted to pay. So yeah, I'd steer clear of foodstuffs only because they go out of date in like 6 months' time. And I don't really know the rules on selling food on eBay. I don't know if you can. I might be able to. But again, best before dates and things. I don't want to be stuck with something I can't sell if the date runs out. So I did steer clear of those in the Boxing Day sales. If I go back and they've reduced the price of them again, what I might do is just remove the foodstuffs and just sell the pan individually. But for the price they were charging, I didn't want to just do that because I don't think I would have made much margin on them. So I don't know if anyone's got any questions in the chat about reselling or anything. No one said hello yet. I know I am at a different time and different day. Obviously, it's New Year's Eve for a start. I normally do my live streams. So if there is anyone watching that wants to say hello, please feel free. Other than that, I'll try and think of some more tips to do price comping wise. And I don't think there is anything I can think of. Obviously, there is the Amazon app as well. I don't sell on Amazon. And sometimes I do check prices on Amazon before I list on eBay just to see. But I've sold things on eBay which are like higher price than what they are on Amazon, and I've still sold them on eBay. For example, that Greedo figure sold last week. Sold it for £26 on eBay, but you can actually buy it from Amazon for 18. So not everyone shops on Amazon. So you've got to take that into consideration. I don't always, because I'm not selling on Amazon, I don't always take into account the Amazon prices. I go by eBay because that's my competitor market. So what I would do is just price comp a couple more things on screen just to show you. Oops, there we go. So again, this one, I don't think, if I scan the barcode, it probably won't come up. No, but if I type it in, so it's called Big Buzz Off Another Game. You can see here it comes up. Sometimes if there's lots of results, I will filter to UK only, because that's obviously my competitor market. So I'll just do that to show you. So you can see here there's 2 for sale. One's used, which is £9.19. So that's a used one. And someone's selling it here for £12 plus £3.95 postage. The thing with price comping like this, you've got to make sure you're price comping on sold items, not what people are listing it for. Someone could list it for 100 quid and you think, oh, it's worth £100. It isn't. It's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. So if we go to sold items, you can see here, this is what people are paying for it. So pre-owned, we don't really want to go on this because it's brand new. So we've got a brand new one here. It's only sold for £9, and we've got one here for £12.99. Again, I like £12.99. That's my go-to price if I don't know what to sell something for. I will usually put it at £12.99 to start with, which is what I was thinking with this. So that's perfect. £12.99. So that's what I'm going to start it for. and it will, yes, it's more expensive than a used one, but if you're looking for a new one, you're going to go for pay a little bit more, aren't you? So my $12.99 one will undercut this other one, so I think that's quite a good price for that item. Next, let's look at this little Miss Mr. Man game. Again, I'll try scanning the barcode, but let's see if there's any competition. So there's a couple. $5.95. I want to try and sell it for a bit more than that, really, because obviously it's going to go as a parcel, and I paid £1.20 for it. So if I sell it for $5.95, well, $5.99, I would sell it for. What's that? Let's just work out if I've got any margin on that. I might have to sell it for more. £1.20 and shipping. So I'd make £1.08 profit on it if I sold it for $5.99, which is fine. I've only got one of it, and a pound profit's a pound profit at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, I might even try doing it for $6.99 just to see if anyone buys it or not. There's no sold. So let's look at type in personality. So 8 have sold. You can see here, look, one sold for $5.99. One's sold here for £8.20. That's good. See if there's any others for sale. So it's 15 for sale. So yeah, a little bit more competition on this item. $6.99. Yeah, I mean, I might try at $6.99, see if I can get a couple of pound out of it, and go from there. Obviously, people, even if you are pricing slightly higher than other people, the rankings in search results and your reputation, obviously this seller might have more negative feedback than you. So people will pay that little bit more if they can get it a little quicker, or you've got better reputation on eBay than someone else selling it who's got negative, for example. So people will pay up sometimes like that. What else could I price? Let's look at these Primark baubles. Let's just see if I've any of these. I don't think I'll be able to barcode this. Not all Primark stuff has proper barcode. Okay, right. Disney, Mickey Mouse, decorations, 6. Try that. I might have to add Primark into it. See here, there's some. If I try Primark, let's narrow it down. So there are a lot of people selling these. Let's look at sold items first. So you can see here, someone sold one on the 29th, which is after Christmas. 6 plus 4, so £10 basically. They cost £2. Again, a little bit lower on some of these. There's one there for 12. But I can see, even if I go back in time, I can see what they have sold for before Christmas. So I can price comp it to sell throughout the year. £12.90, £10.99. So you can see people are getting good money for them. £16.95 someone got there. 14, that's with something else as well. £11.49. So yeah, a bit more competition. I have found out with the Primark stuff there is more competition because more people kind of know about it. Not everyone goes into Morrisons looking for retail arbitrage. But yeah, I was thinking £12.99 for the smaller ones. Let's try the 4-pack. So mine are the green ones, green and gold. So again, £12, buy it now. Well, they're nice. Shame I couldn't get any of those. They didn't have the one colour in my Primark. What's this? £9.99 plus £3.25. So again, I might even go for £14.99 on those ones, the bigger ones. They're nice. But yeah, you can see, you can start seeing the kind of thing you can look out for when you go shopping if you're looking for retail arbitrage. Obviously, I have to put a caveat with this. This is for business sellers only. If you're a private seller and you're selling goods to sell, according to HMRC, you have to be registered as a business because you're making money from it. So, you know, you have to be careful if you're not a business and you want to do retail arbitrage. Just be careful because tax man can get you. Hence why I'm a business. Right, so that's a bit more about price comping, different things. And I hope that's been useful for people. Again, if you've got any questions, just put them in the chat, or if you're watching this after the fact, leave them in the comments section and I can answer them in the comments, or I can make another video about it. So let's just think of anything else. So another thing I do, have I got, oh, I have from yesterday, B&M. B&M is hit and miss. But if you've got the time to go in there and price comp stuff on your phone, then it's good to do it. Their toys are usually quite good value. Well, some of them are and some of them aren't. That's why you have to do your research in B&M. Like, I don't know if you've been watching my channel for a few months, you might recognize like some Sonic the Hedgehog figures I've sold and Super Mario figures I've sold. Those were from B&M, and basically there's a wave of different figures. Some of the figures sell really well in the wave because they're hard to get hold of maybe. Some of the figures in the wave don't sell well at all. So you literally have to price comp each different character in the wave and just see which ones sell better and which ones don't. Again, in B&M, some of the pricing is a little off. So sometimes I'll think, oh, that looks okay, and I'll price comp it, and in fact it's not. I'll steer clear of those things. Another thing in B&M I do is buy these Doctor Who figure box sets. I'm a huge classic Doctor Who fan anyway, so these really interest me. I did used to collect the figures, I don't anymore. I'm just Star Wars now. But so I know about these figures anyway because I used to collect them. But from time to time, every couple of months, few months, they release these B&M exclusive box sets of classic Doctor Who figures. These are always good sellers. You can sell them just in a box like this if you don't want to have the hassle of separating out the figures. But what I do is separate each figure and sell each figure separate because not everyone wants the whole box. Sometimes they just want the Cyberman out of it, or they can't get hold of them. Either they haven't got B&M near them, or their B&Ms don't have them. It's very opportunistic with these figures and other things B&M I found. You have to be there at the right time to pick them up, otherwise either other people buy them or they're just not on the shelves. Mine's, I don't know if mine's it's not really a big B&M in my town, but the section they have these on, there's usually only one room for like one box set. So once they sell through, they'll put a different type of box set out, which isn't great. Like for example, yesterday they were doing a range change for after Christmas. So they were like rearranging all the shelves. So these weren't where they normally were. But the good thing about that is they filled the shelf. So I got there a good time because they'd finished that side and they were just doing the other side when I was in there. So luckily I managed to pick up a couple of these. when I went yesterday. So I will sell these individually. For example, like the Cyberman sells for around £20 on its own. This box set's costs £20. So if I can sell that for 20, the other two figures are practically profit for me. The Pertwee figure I sell for £15.99, and the Raston Warrior robot is currently at £13.99, I think. They sell slower. The Cybermen tend to sell quicker. So you just have to do research on the individual figures if you want to sell them individually, or just sell the box set, as this one is, like $5. So yeah, that's another example of retail stuff that I look out for. And for example, these aren't in the sale either. They're worth picking up at full price because they sell over full price. If you sell the box on its own, people are asking around £30, between 30 and 40. So again, it's just what you want to do, really, whether you want to split the figures and sell them individually and get your profit that way, or whether you want to try and sell it for a higher one lump price, which I think is a little more risky, but I do that with my Daleks. They sell Daleks as well, and I just keep them boxed. You can sell the Daleks separate, but I don't do that. I don't know why I do it that way, but I just do. So hi to the 4 people that are watching. I hope you're finding this stream interesting. I'm sort of rambling on only because no one's asking any questions or anything, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm rambling. I'm just going to see if there's anything else I could show you about retail arbitrage. Basically, it all boils down to experience and just trying things out. If I see something that I don't know whether it will sell or not, and it's a good price, and if there's loads and loads of it, I will just buy one of it or maybe 2 and test the waters. And if it sells well, I'll go back again and try and get some more. And if I can't get some more, then I've lost out. But at least that's better than buying a whole box full and then realizing it's it's not going to get you any profit, because that's the worst thing that can happen. So I think for this stream, that will be it, if no one's got any questions. I can't think of anything else I need to tell you about. Thanks to everyone who's watched and everyone who's going to watch it after the live stream. I will be back. What day is it? Tuesday. Is it funny? Because obviously it was Christmas this week. Let me just check what the date is on Tuesday, because that's when I normally do my live streams. So where are we at? Tuesday the 4th. My live stream should be on Tuesday next week as normal, 11 o'clock. Fingers crossed anyway. So that'll be the sales from this week, just happening now, Monday to Sunday. Sales wise, let me just tell you where I'm at this week, because they've been quite good, I think, this week, the sales. So Monday sold £61, Tuesday 151. That was a really good day. What was that? Tuesday the 28th. Yeah, that was a really good day. Wednesday £106. Quite a lot of that was Star Wars stuff. I think that's because of the Book of Boba Fett coming out on Disney Plus, which was good. It helped my sales anyway. Yesterday I sold £117 worth. So again, another really good day. So I'm on track for quite a good week this week by the look of it. Today I've only sold £5 so far, which is some Mandalorian cards. So yeah, hopefully I'll make a few more sales today. I need to get listing all this retail stuff that I've shown you in my haul. I need to start listing it and get some sales in. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you all on Tuesday next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.